We look up at the night sky and see isolated islands of light, but the dark spaces between them hide a vast hidden architecture. We are actually looking at a living, breathing framework. In his book, My Dear Universe, Nathaniel Faxon Cherier explores the idea that these structures exist within a unified framework, where celestial motion and cosmic transformation are linked across every scale. When we observe the cosmos, our perspective plays tricks on us. We see isolated stars and silent black holes, assuming they exist entirely independent of one another. To accurately understand the universe, we have to drop that illusion. We must investigate the cosmos as a single, continuous process happening all at once, linking the microscopic behavior of atoms directly to the macroscopic structure of galaxies. Our journey starts by plunging deep inside a giant molecular cloud. These are massive, chaotic nurseries of gas and dust where celestial bodies are actually born. This 3D particle distribution map reveals microscopic variations inside the gas, tiny, dense clusters of chemicals. Acting as a blueprint, gravity targets these denser pockets, pulling matter inward to collapse. The gas compresses and ignites, dictating the precise layout of the newly formed stellar neighborhood. The layout of a solar system doesn't happen by chance. Its grand architecture is strictly dictated by those invisible, microscopic chemical imbalances present before the star even ignited. Scaling up from the birth of a solar system, we find the primary engine of the cosmos, a mature star burning through its fuel. This cross-section of a star's core illustrates explosive nucleosynthesis. This is a process where the immense heat and pressure inside the star force simple gases to fuse together, creating distinct, heavier elements layer by layer. Eventually, the star burns through its fuel supply. Without the outward pressure of fusion to fight against its own gravity, the star collapses and detonates in a massive supernova, blasting those newly forged heavy elements out into deep space. For the most massive stars, this life cycle ends differently. Instead of exploding completely, their core undergoes a gravitational collapse, packing so much mass into such a small space that it forms a black hole. Whether it detonates or collapses, the death of a star drives the chemical evolution of the universe. It serves as the mechanical engine that disperses the exact building blocks required to form complex life and massive galactic structures. Expanding our view further, we reach the macro level. At the center of nearly every large galaxy lies a supermassive black hole, the dense remnant of early stellar collapses. This diagram traces the gravitational fields extending from that central black hole. Those invisible vector lines dictate the orbital paths of millions of surrounding star clusters, governing the physical shape of the entire host galaxy. But galaxies don't stay still. They drift, intersect, and eventually collide. When they do, their central supermassive black holes lock into a tight orbit and inevitably merge, violently tearing into one another. These monumental mergers physically warp the surrounding space. They pull the swirling arms of spiral galaxies into new shapes and accelerate the dispersal of elements across millions of light years. The vast macroscopic structure of a galaxy is directly controlled by the gravitational interplay of black holes, the dead remnants of microscopic stellar collapse. When we pull back to the absolute maximum scale of the observable universe, those individual galaxies blur together. Millions of them organize into massive structural groupings, known as clusters and superclusters. These vast groupings form the cosmic web. It's an enormous physical network where immense assemblages of celestial bodies are woven together by invisible gravitational threads. A single atom of carbon, forged in the core of a dying star, can travel along these gravitational threads, crossing the void to eventually seed an entirely new supercluster on the other side of the web. From the eerie silence of an isolated black hole to the majestic sweep of a spiral galaxy, no single piece operates alone. Every stage of cosmic evolution dynamically feeds into the next. The universe operates as a single, intertwined process of transformation. Every microscopic chemical shift and every macroscopic galactic merger is a necessary beat in this ongoing evolution, setting the stage to explore the deeper quantum and foundational layers of reality.